Hello. Welcome to the Playthru thing. My name's Matt, and hopefully you can hear me. You should be able to hear me. And in today's video, we're gonna play a game that I got very early on in my board gaming life. So I got this during lockdown in 2021. Yes, I am only 2020. I'm only 4 years in to my board gaming life, and I haven't played this for a long time, and I thought it would be something that would be good to live stream. And this sort of, in this period, I'm feeling more like playing slightly smaller games. This game is not easy, but it is not a big sort of heavy game. So I'll show you to it, and you should know already because it's in the title, and it is Friday. So I've got Friday set up. Let me tell you a little bit about Friday. So the shtick says, I am Friday, and I'm on a deserted island after Robinson suddenly capsizes with his ship and runs ashore at your beach. Your peaceful times are disturbed. To give Robinson a chance to leave the island again, you start to teach him to improve his survival abilities against the hazards of the island. If Robinson beats 2 pirates at the end of the game, which in this game we might even not get to them, honestly, he successfully leaves the island and you will have your beloved peace back. And obviously this is inspired by Robinson Crusoe. Robinson Crusoe, a board game that I keep trying to sell. But I wouldn't sell this because it's just... it's not easy. Like I say, it's really tough. And I think most people generally lose. This is not just me, but most people generally lose. I think actually I've got a breakdown. Let me just do a little close-up. I haven't sorted this out, so I'm just gonna hold on. There we go. That's good. So as you can see here, oh no, 21. Yeah, I was right, 21. So 18th of January, I got 54 points. And then the 8th of May, 2021, I got 45 points. So yeah, I've won twice. So basically, let me kind of explain what you have to do. So we have a deck of cards, and it's a deck builder. We're trying to build up our deck of cards, and we're drawing 2 hazard cards a turn, and then trying to accomplish one of those hazards. And if we do, we get to take the card and flip it over, and it becomes one of our new cards. I'll show you this deck because I'll shuffle it up again. This is our starting deck, and this is all our sort of like the numbers on how we will accomplish tasks that Friday sets us, that we choose. And as you can see, we don't have very many cards. Good cards. We have 2, 3. We have 3 ones, a 2, and then quite a lot of zeros, and then quite a lot of minus ones. 3 ones, a 2, lots of zeros, lots of minuses. So we've got to try and thin our deck and get new cards into our deck. There are 3 basic rounds. There's a green, yellow, and red round. And these cards will get more difficult, and you'll see how that works. once I show you. Also, the cards have special powers on them. We have 20 life, and if you know the artwork of this channel, you will recognize these. Thank you, Friedman, who designed the game. So we have 20 life, and we will have to spend life to overcome certain obstacles. And I'll show you. Our deck will go round and round, but every time we go through our deck, we add one of these aging cards to the deck, and the aging cards are a bit more bad stuff, so they have minus numbers. But let me show you. So we'll start the game. So we draw 2 cards, and you can see here that we are on the green round, so we are trying to get 1 or above to win that card, to make that card part of our deck. And as you can see, if we do that, they turn around and then they have Robinson on them, and they have numbers which we can use, which are better than the numbers in our deck, and certain abilities. So both these are exploring the island, as it turns out. Now, the only difference between these is this is a 1, this is a 2, and this has ×1 destroy. And let me just find... So, not all fighting cards in Robinson's stack are helpful for you. With this special ability, you turn 1 of the other drawn fighting cards face down. The abilities of this card are cancelled for the current fight, but the card still counts as a fighting card and has a fighting value of 0. This card cannot be removed by another special ability. At the end of the fight, you destroy this face-down card and remove it from the game. So it's a way of removing cards from the game. And also, the aging cards, which are bad, we can maybe get those out. Or maybe just some cards from our deck that we don't like very much. Hello, whoever is watching, please say hello. Hope you can hear me well. So, which one do we want? I think, I mean, it would be nice to have a 2, be nice to have another 1 and be able to destroy certain things. Let's go for the destroy one. That's interesting. So this hazard card, it just goes into the discard deck and it will come back again. And we're going to do this one. So with this one, this number here shows us, this shows us how many cards we can draw from our deck without paying any health, any of our green health. We can draw as many cards as we want. We can keep drawing as long as we want, but we only have 20 health, and when we lose all our health, we are dead. So we can draw 2 cards. So draw 1, which is weak, which is 0. So we're not up to the 1 yet. And then draw another one because we can draw 2 for free, and it's a -1. So I can keep drawing, but I will have to pay 1 health straight away for each card I now draw. And all those cards we will draw on this side. Or I can decide to leave it there, and the difference between what we have and what the card says, we have to lose that much health. So we would lose 2 health. But because we're losing 2 health, we can also, as you see here, these cards have a health symbol up in the top right-hand corner. We can discard these cards out of the game as well. And obviously these 2 cards, they're not very helpful. Like, they don't do anything. This is a minus and this is a 0. So I think for this round, I will stop here. I will discard, lose my 2 health, And I will also lose these 2 cards. So these will go out of the game. I'll just keep them off screen so I can look at what I've got. And this card, the hazard card, we do not get because we did not successfully match the number in green. So we do not explore the island very well. We don't get this card. We don't get to flip it around and put it in our discard. It goes back into the hazard deck discard. So you can see there we've lost 2 health. We didn't get that card, but we have thinned our deck. We've got 2 cards out of the deck. So that's how we thin the deck. And then we just start again. So we draw 2 cards. Okay, and we have further exploring the island or just exploring the island. So this one we have to get 2. Now bear in mind we've got, I think it's, was it 3 1s and a 2 and lots of minuses and zeros. So potentially in our deck of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. There's only like, I can't remember if it was 2 or 3 1s. How many 1s are there? Don't know if it says in here. No, but there are a lot of zeros and 1s. So I think I'm going to do explore the island. If I get this, I get another 1 and +1 life. So with +1 life, we can tap all these cards. And when we tap them, we get the ability. So let's do that one. So we're drawing 2 cards and we have to get 1. So let's see what we get. So there's another 0 and another -1. So I think I'll do the same thing, you know. I think I will stop there. Got 2 health, which we will lose. And I will get rid of these 2 out of my deck and lose the 2 health. And then this card will go back to the hazard deck discard. Okay, so bit of deja vu there, but this is what the game is like to start with because you do not start with good cards. So we draw again. Ooh. Okay, so we've got wild animals, which we'd have to get 4. Now, we have not drawn any of the 1s or the 2, but 4 is a big ask. So I'm going to just do the exploring the island card again. So this is drawing 2 cards for free. And I've got a 0. And another 0. So I think what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to spend 1 life to draw another card. And I've got another 0. I think I'm going to risk it again. I'm going to spend another life to draw. Should really put these cards on this side. To draw another card. And it's still a 0. So I'm going to stop there. So the difference is 1. So I'm going to get rid of one of these weak cards. And I'm going to put these 3 other weak cards into our discard pile. And this one again, we don't get. Now, the only thing about this is you might say, wow, you are not getting many cards. True. But now I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cards in my deck. And I know there's a 2 in there. I know there's at least 2 1s. And maybe 3 because I've forgotten how many. So let's see what we get. So further exploring the island or exploring the island. Now this card has a 2 if we win it, and it says 1 times double. So 1 times double, you can double the fighting points of one of the other face-up fighting cards. You can only double a single fighting card once per fight. If you have multiple copies of this ability, you must use them on different fighting cards. The ability is not cumulative. This ability is only activated at the end of the fight when you compare your fighting points with the hazard value. So these are the fighting points. So I could double any good fighting points I have. So I think I will go for that one this time. And I can draw 3 cards this time from the deck for free. So there's one, there's a -1. There's a 0, but we get 2 life. So I'm going to tap that now and get 2 life back. And then the third card, we get a 1. So we're back to 0. So I think I will pay 1 life to draw another card. And we got the 2. Okay, so we have got 2. So we've lost that life. We don't lose any of these cards. We don't lose this card. These are all going to go into the discard. And this card becomes our card as well. So now we have another 2. So all those will go into our discard. So now as you can see in our discard, we've got 2 2s, a 1, 1 -1 and some 0s. And it's a good idea to count your cards from your discard pile. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards left. And I think we've got a couple of 1s left. I think there are 3 1s. I wish I could remember what I said to you at the start. So, draw 2 new cards of the hazard kind. Okay. So now we have 2 of the same. They have slightly different abilities. This is +1 card. So we can draw 1 more free card without paying life. And 1 exchange is you place one of the other face-up fighting cards on the Robinson discard pile and draw a new card as replacement. Place it on the same spot as the discarded card. If the new card has a special ability, you can use it now or later during the fight. So I think I'm not going to win this one because I don't have 4. So I'm going to discard this. So in this case, we can draw up to 4. 1, which is distracted and a -. 2, another -, goodness me. 3, 4. So at the moment we are -1, so we'd have to lose 5 life. And we could lose all these. Now I think there's another 1 in here and probably another 0. So I'm going to pay 1 life to look at the next card, and it is a 1. So now we are at 0, so we'd have to lose 4 life, and we could get rid of these 3 cards. We don't have to get rid of these. I'm not sure how many 1s. I don't think there are any more 1s. I think this is a 0. So I'm going to stop there. I have to pay 4 life. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to get rid of these 3 out of the game. And we don't win this card. So that goes into the discard for the hazard cards. And these 2 cards come back to us, to our discard. And then we just start again. So we've only won one card this round, but you know. Now, I think this is a 0. I could be wrong, could be a 1, but I think it's a 0. And so if we chose this card, we would win this. And even if it's a 1, we would win this. I don't think it's a minus. So we would win this card, which is 0. It's a strategy, but it has 2 times exchange. And let me read what exchange is. You place 1 of the other face-up fighting cards on the Robinson discard pile. So that's my discard pile. You can choose 1 card you already use for the special ability and draw a new card as its replacement. Place it in the same spot as the discarded card. If the new card has a special ability, you can use it now or later during the fight. And we can do 2 exchange. So yeah, we will go for this one. I think we can win this one on the turn of this card, unless it's a minus, which could be, let's see. No, it's a 0. Okay, so we win that card. So both these cards go into our discard. And now we are at the bottom of our draw deck for our Robinson card. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through this, and we've got 1, 2, 3 1s and 2 2s and 1 minus, and everything else is 0. So remember that. 3 1s, 2 2s and a -1. 3 1s, 2 2s and a -1. And also we add one of our aging cards. We don't know what that is, but it will probably be a minus. I think they're all minuses, or they're all negative, I think. Can't remember. It's been a while since I played. So now we have a new deck. Actually, let's count the cards as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 3 1s, 2 2s, and 1 -1. And as you can see, we have got rid of a lot of minuses and a lot of 0s. That's pretty good. So we go on. We're still on green because we're not through this deck yet. Okay, so now I think we've got a 0 and a 1. And I think that we should go for this one because we don't want more 0s in our deck. This is a 1 and 1 times below the pile, which is you place one of your other face-up fighting cards back face down at the bottom of the Robinson deck stack. If you choose one of the free cards from the left side of the hazard card, you can draw an exchange card. If the Robinson stack is empty, shuffle the Robinson discard pile before you place the card at the bottom deck. Interesting. So yeah, we're going to go for that one. So this card we can draw 2 up to 2, but we don't have to draw 2. Oh, okay. So we've hit a problem. So this aging card is very tired, and it says stop. This card stops you drawing of free cards. If you must place this card on the left side of the hazard card, you immediately must stop drawing free cards, even if you did not get all the allowed free cards. If you draw this card by playing an additional life point and place it on the right side, the card only has a fighting value of 0. If you destroy or remove this card during the fight and did not draw all free cards, you can draw them now. So this card stops you drawing of free cards. So I can pay 1 of my life. And if you see here, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm going to pay 1 life and draw another card. And it's still 0. And I'm going to draw another one. And it's still 0, but it's our exchange card. So I'm going to exchange this. So what we do is you place in the Robinson discard. So I'm going to put that into discard and we replace it. So I've tapped this card and I get another one and I can do it again. So I'm going to replace this one. Oh my goodness me. And I get another 0. So I'm going to stop there. Because it means we've got lots of good cards in here. There's still a minus in here. We are down 1, so we can get rid of one of these cards. So we will discard that. These go into our discard and we don't get that card. So let's continue. Oh, that's interesting. Now we've got 3 1s, 2 2s. So I think I'm going to try for this big one, this 5. So we have to draw up to 5 cards. 1, 2, and I'm going to use, oh, wonder if I can use the double on the same card. The other face-up fighting cards. No, so I will keep drawing. 3, and we can tap that to get 2 life back. 4. Okay, so what I can do now, that's been tapped, is I can double this one. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we get that. So all these cards go into the discard and we get this, which is now a 4. So we have a 4 in our deck, which is good. Now, what did we lose? We got rid of 2 1s and a 2. And I had 2 2s and 3 1s, didn't I? I think. So there's still a -1 in this deck. So there's still a 2 and there's still a 1. So I'm going to risk it and do this card, Further Exploring to the Island. So we have to get 2. And that's a -1. We get to draw 3 free cards. That's 1. And yes, we drew our 2. So we make that. So that becomes our card. Goes into our discard. And these all go into our discard. So we still have that -1. So I think this last card in our deck is going to be a 0. So continue on knowing that. Yes, so I'm going to discard that. Now, of course, we just reshuffle our deck and come back up. So, you know, we could go for this one, I guess. The only thing is another aging card is going to go into our deck, and we didn't get rid of the last aging card just because of the way it played out. So two cards, and I know one is going to be a 0, and then I've got a lot of 0s there. We could get rid of some other cards. Maybe I will go for the higher one. Okay, so we draw 1 card. It is indeed a 0. So we're going to shuffle our deck. So I have a 4, 2 2s, 3 1s, a -1, and I also have 2 aging cards in here. So we will see what we can draw. Also, there is an incentive to get more cards into our deck as well, because when we get through this deck at the end, we are done. We are dead. Okay, so we can draw another card. Ah, good. We got a 1. So we have successfully explored the island. So this turns into one of our cards, and these two go back. So we've got a 4, 2 2s, 2 1s, a minus, well, and aging cards. -1 and aging cards. It's tempting. I don't think we should do this one. I think we should, you know, you've got to go for it, haven't you? So we'll do wild animals. We're drawing 4 cards, and we have to get 4. So 1. This is good, and we can double another card. 2, not so good. There's a -1. 3. Okay, we can stop there. So we've drawn 2 2s, and we can tap, repeat, and double this. So that is the 4, 5, 6, 5. So we win this card. We've lost our 2 2s. But we still have a 4 in here. And we have a 4 and a 1. And some minus stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so we might want to go for lower cards now. Although we've got that 4. Depends what we draw. So we've got 2 zeros. Destroying cards would be quite useful. So I think I'm going to go for that one. Although I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 life. But that destroy would be good for our aging cards. So we're just drawing 1. Yes, and we succeed, and we get 1 life. So that becomes one of our cards. They both go into the discard. So, yeah, that was a 2. I had more 2s than I realised. Still got a 4 in here. Because I've got a 4 in here, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cards left. So the 4 could be next. I'm going to go for the higher one again. So we're drawing 3 cards. There's a week. And another week. And another week. But we can exchange 2 cards. So I think we've got to use that, haven't we? So we will tap that card, and we will return one of these and draw another one. And it's a -1. And so I think we will tap this card that we just drew. Oh, maybe not, because I might want to try and get rid of that. I'm going to do the other week. And yes, we drew a 0, but we get 2 life with that card, which is good. So we are 3 down from what we need. I could draw more cards. There's definitely a 4 in here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 cards left. I quite like to leave that for maybe a higher card. So I'm going to leave it there. We have 3, so we've got to pay 3 life. But this aging card, it costs, if you can see here, it costs 2 life to get rid of it. So 2 of the life we're losing. So I will just get rid of that one. That will go out of the game. So we've got rid of one of our aging cards. And we won't get rid of the other ones. So they will go into our discard. And we didn't do this, so it goes into the discard for the hazard cards. And we keep going. Okay. So these are zeros, and we would get 2 zeros if we get them. This means we can draw 2 cards, and this one means the phase we're in, so green, yellow, or red, it takes it down a step. This would be quite good coming up now because we are about to go up into the yellow step. We've only got a couple more cards to go. So I think I will go for this one. We might draw the 4, but you know, we only have 4 cards left, so we might draw the 4 this time, which would be annoying, but I don't know, we drew 1. So we win this card. So we have a 0, but knocks the phase down, which could be very useful. Coming up, and then we draw the last 2 cards for the green phase. Right, so I don't think we can get to 5. We definitely have a 4, but I don't think we have anything else. Although we could draw 5 cards. One of these 3 is definitely a 4, and we can draw 3 cards for this. So I think I'm going to go for the lower one this time, further exploring the island. So let's draw. And we draw the 4. So we win that. We don't need to draw any more cards. We win that, and they both go into the discard. So now we have gone through all the hazard cards one time. So it changes to the yellow phase, and all these cards are shuffled. Which way are they going? Yeah. All these cards get shuffled. It's nice, this game. It's really well done. You see there's a little diagram of what you're supposed to do. Green, yellow, and red phase, and then fighting pirates at the end. So give them a good shuffle. Put them down and draw 2 cards. So now... Oops. Now with these cards, we are looking at the yellow number, not the green anymore. So they're both the same. They're both zeros. Copy, which is this one. You can copy the special ability of one of the other face-up fighting cards to use it again. You can copy the same ability with several copy abilities. Generally, you can copy any special ability. Or we get +1 life. Copy might be quite good. I'm going to go for copy. I don't know what's going to come out here. I'm hoping zeros. Oh, we got a 1, so we win that. What were we doing there? With the raft to the wreck. So we've done that, so we get another 0. That's good, making good use of these cards. So we have to get 1 or 3. On 2 cards. Let's see what we've got in this. Still got quite a lot of zeros, but many more decent cards now. Could do with getting rid of some zeros, really, and that -1. Do you know what this card is, though? I think it's the stop card, isn't it? Because we haven't had the aging stop card, unless I've missed it. So I think we will go for this one. And it is. Phew. So we have to stop, but we've got the 0. So again, we haven't been able to get rid of that one. But hey. So we're through our deck again, our Robinson deck. So we're adding another aging card. Also, the other thing about this, obviously, the more of these cards you get into your deck, the smaller this deck is and the quicker you get through it. So there is a kind of like, you know, if you don't win enough cards, it can really lengthen the game, which means these will run out quicker. Yeah, there's a lot of... Actually, I need to count some cards, don't I? So, how many? We've got a 4 and a 3. I think that's all we've got. Yeah, 4 and a 3. 2 2s. 3 2s. 4 2s. A 4 and a 3 and 4 2s. And 1, 2, 3... 4 1s. So 1 4, 1 3, 4 2s and 4 1s. And we've got a -1 and a stop. And I didn't really see, I just put an aging card in, but I didn't really see what it was. A 4, a 3, 4 2s and 4 1s. Okay. So yellow numbers. Ooh, so there's a 7 here and a 3 here. Should I go for the 7? It's a 3. And +1 card. Yeah, I think I'm going to go for the 7. Okay, let's get a close-up on this. Dramatic. So, we need 7. There's a 0, but we get 2 life, which is good. Another 0. A 2. And we can draw another free card. Oop. And a 1. So we're up to 3. I think we will spend a life to draw another one. And it's our very tired 0 card, so we have to stop. It's just a 0 card, actually. We could keep going. I'm pretty sure that's what... Yes, if you draw this card by paying an additional life point and place it on the right side of the hazard card, this card only has a fighting value of 0. If you destroy or remove this card during the fight and did not draw all 3 cards, you can draw them now. Yes. So, we can... Woo! So we can use our realization to destroy a card. So we are going to take that card out. So we're still up to 3. We've had our 2 life. I think we're going to spend another life to draw another card. Okay, and we can exchange 2 cards. So we're going to exchange the 0 plus 2 life. And it gives us a +2 cards for free. So I'm going to tap that and draw 2 cards. So we have a 2 and +1 life. Get another life back. So we're up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we can draw another card for free. 6. And this card, so you can't see, has 1 times copy. So I'm going to tap that to copy the +2 cards. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need 7. Ugh, we got a -1. And a 2. And we can double. We don't need to do that, but we will double this 2. So we've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8. So we've done it. We've gone through a lot of cards. We've lost a couple of life. But we've done it. All these cards go into our discard and we get this new 3. So we used 1, 2, 3 2s and 2 1s. So we've got a 4 and a 3 and we've got a 2 and we've got 2 1s. We've got 4 and 3, a 2 and 2 1s. Woo! But the card we got is experience. We will get +1 card, and it's got 3 attack.
I didn't get that. Did you try again?
Oh, sorry, Siri. Nothing. It's fine. So we've still got quite a lot in this deck. So I think we will go for further exploring the island. Hold on. We've got a 4 and a 3. And I think I said a 2. Yes, 1, 2, and 2 1s. So that's 4, 7, 9, 11. We've got 13 in this deck. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. What shall I do? This one is sort 3 cards. So sort 3 cards, you can draw up to 3 cards, one after the other, from the Robinson stack and look at them. Afterwards, you can discard up to 1 of these cards to the discard and place the remaining cards face down back on the Robinson stack in the order you choose. Yeah, that is quite cool. I'm going to try it. It's drawing 3 cards. So 1. Oh, hungry, -1 life. 2. Down a phase. So we're now on green phase. So we have to get 2. 3. So I'm going to pay 1 life to draw another card. And it's a 1. I'm quite low on a life. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There are lots of good cards here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to pay another life to draw another card. Yes, so we make it. Because it's now level green. So we've got there. I mean, I could have got rid of some of these, but... yeah, I love that sort 3 cards. So we get all those cards into our discard. So 1 and a 2. We've still got a 1. We've still got a 4 and a 3 in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Those have gone out. So let's draw the next 2. Oh. I know that I have 7 in here. But yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to go for it. We've got 4 cards. So 1, 2, 3. Sort 3 cards. So 1, 2, 3. So we only need 7. So let's put... so that's at the bottom. So let's put this focus there. No, let's put this here and the 4 on top. And so we draw the next card. And we know we've got the 7. We can destroy a card, but there's nothing to destroy. So those cards go into my discard, and this becomes my card. And we've got another destroy, which is good. And now we know this is a 1 and a 0, and then something else. But I think we can... we've only got 2 1s here, so I think... oh, hold on. 1, 2, 3 1s there. So I think that's... I think that's probably a 0. Okay, so... have I got in here? I'm so much better this deck now, but we've still got a lot of zeros. We've still got a -1. We've got a lot of zeros. I might need to start thinning out zeros, you know. I think I'm going to go for the lower one. Further exploring the island. We can draw 3 cards. We know that's a 1. That is a 0, and we can copy something. Oh. Okay, so I don't think I'm going to draw any more cards. I'm going to call it a day there. We're at 1. I know it's 5, isn't it? No, I am going to continue. So we take a new aging card. Sorry, I shouldn't look when I put the new aging card in, but I'm going to because I keep forgetting to check my cards. So I've got 1, 4. I've got 3 3s. 1 4, 3 3s, 5 2s. Is that right? 1 2 3 4 5. Yeah, 5 2s. 1 2 3 4 1s. 1 4. 3 3s, 5 2s, 4 1s. So I've managed to get quite a lot of the hazard cards into my deck this turn. But I think I'm going to draw another card because... Oh, I thought I got a destroy out. But anyway, I'm going to pay 1 life to draw another card. And it's Vision. So it's a 2. So I'm up to 3. And I can sort the next 3 cards. So let's look at these cards. So 1, 2... 3. So we're definitely going to put Hungry back on top. Maybe we'll put Weak and then Hungry back on top. And then we know that we have this card, the minus phase 1 on top. So I'm going to pay another life to draw this card, and we go down a phase. So we only need 2 and we have 3. So all these cards go into my discard. They go out. We only have 1 2 3 4 5 6 life left. So I know these next 2 cards are zeros. And one of them is an aging card. I don't want another 0 in my deck though. I'm going to go for the higher one. So we are drawing 2 cards. 1 and we lose a life. And another one, and it's Weak. So now we have 3. Ugh, we're so low on life. Look, we only have 5 life left. So I'm going to risk it and spend another life to draw another card. Ooh, okay. So we can destroy a card. We'll destroy Hungry. I think when we destroy... It should really stay in. Sorry. It should like turn over. I'm going to draw another card. This is very risky. 3. So I've made it. So that card does go out now. And we can sort 3 cards. So we can look at the next 3 cards. I'm just going to put all these in my discard and chuck those. And then let's look at these next 3 cards. It doesn't really matter. I think I want the life. So I'll do that. Copy, +1 card, and life. Let me just, so a 2, 3, and a 1. So, on we go. Ooh, 9. 2, 3, and a 1. So I know that I have 6. So I think I'll go for the more expensive one. Again, dangerous with the life that I have. 1, so we get +1 life. So that's 2. 3. So we're up to 5. And 1, so we're up to 6. And then I can copy one of these. And I'm going to tap this to draw an extra card for free. And it's a -1. So I'm down to 5. Ooh. So I'm going to use my copy to do this +1 life so I get another life. And then I'm going to risk it and draw another card. And it's a 4. Okay. So that is 9. So we win this card. That life goes away. We couldn't get rid of this -1 again, but all these cards go into our discard and we've got another 4. So what have we got in here? We've had our 4 come out. We've got 2 3s come out. We haven't had many 2s come out. We have 5 2s in our deck still over here. We've had 2 of our 1s. 3 of our 1s come out. 1, 2. Oh, we've had 3 of our 2s come out. I kind of need to thin my deck still. But you know, it's not going too badly. Oh, I don't want this. Although +1 life is good. Yeah, I think I need the life points. I'm going to go for this one, even though it's a 0. No, it's a 1. Oh, goodness. So I have to pay 1. I've got to get this. Okay, so I can draw 2 cards for free. 1, 2. Goodness me, 2 life. Which is good. I can exchange cards, but I think what I might do is just pay the life that I owe and get rid of this weak card. Take these back so I've got a 0 out of my deck, because that 0, I don't really need it. But we're still down to 4 life. This is always the problem with Friday, is you lose so much life. Okay, so we have a 3 and another 3 and one below the pile or double one. I think the double one will be better. So we have to get 3 on 2 cards. Oh, no. So this aging card, the highest card we pull is 0. So if we pull any card with any number on at the moment, it will be 0. So it's 2. So I'm going to have to spend another life to draw another card, hoping... Yes, it is a 2. So we can use the double to get 4. Because this is a 0 at the moment. One of these is a 0. And we can use the destroy to destroy this card. So now we've actually got 6. We don't need to get rid of anything. And we keep all these cards. That's good. We got rid of that aging card. So now we've got 1 card left. So we shuffle up, which means we go to the red phase. And we don't have many cards left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We only have, well, we'll do that. But after this phase, we only have 5 sets of cards to get through. Now, the problem is obviously bigger numbers, whether we've got, excuse me, enough to defeat these. And we only have 3 life, so this could be crunch time. Also, how many cards do we have in our deck? 4. So I might be tempted, if there's a high one that draws lots of cards, to try and get these cards out, because I know that this deck, my discard, has quite a lot of decent cards in, still a lot of 0s. But hey, I feel like I'm not done too badly. Okay. So we're looking at 6 or 8. And 2 and 3 cards. I can't, it's hard now at the end to, and I've got so many cards to work out what cards are still in my deck. I have a feeling I don't have great cards here, but I totally could be wrong. But I think I will, because I can't, I've got 4 cards here, and this is only to draw 3. So I think I'm going to go for the lower one. So we're looking for 6 now on 2 cards. There's 1, 2, so we're up to 3. This is dangerous. Dangerous. I'm going to spend a life to draw another card. 4. If this card takes me down, hold on. I don't think it can take me down. I think we've got the -1 here. Yeah. I don't think it can. But, so if this is a 0, which it could well be, and I pay the life to draw it, then I will be at 4 and I will have to pay 2 life. And I won't have it. But I think I've got to try it. Oh! And it's a 3. So that's good. So we get the 6. And we can destroy a card. I think we might destroy a focused, you know. I know it's a 1, but they don't do anything else, and I just feel like thinning the deck. Now, of course, the big problem still here is we have 1 life left, but we do get these cards, and they go into our discard. So, we've got loads of cards. Now, before I put my this card in, the aging card, let's have a look at what we've got. So I could write this down, really. Hold on. Let's write this down. Let's be... Let us be very analytical about this. So... I'm going to do this so I can see this. I'm going to put this here. So I'm going to write on my notebook. So let's look at zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oops. So we have 8 zeros. Then ones, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got 6 ones. Then twos, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we've got 6 twos. Then threes, we've got 1, 2, 3. So we've got 3 threes. And then fours. 1, 2. We've got 2 fours, and we've got 1 minus 1. So there we have it. That's, yeah, I mean, it's not great. I thought I'd done a bit better than that, to be honest with you. Oh, I didn't do ones, did I? No, I did do ones. We've got 6 ones. 6 ones, 6 twos, 3 threes, 2 fours. And this new aging card. And we have 1 life left. There may be very little reason to do this, because I might just lose this life right now. But, you know, we've got... not that many hazard cards to go through. So we'll see. Okay. So we keep going. So we want a 3 and a 3 on 1 card. Great. That's just what we don't need. I don't want either of these. Okay, we'll go for this one because this gives us +2 cards. So 1 card, 2. So here is the deal with this. If we draw, if we spend our life to draw another card, if it's not a number, if it's one of those 8 zeros, it's more likely to be a number. So let's do it. So you can change up to 2 of the face cards, other face cards. Okay, well, I've got to try it. So I've got to tap for 2 exchange. And I have to exchange this one, which is a shame. But if this is like a 4, then we're good. So I can exchange it again, and I can't use this ability if I exchange it because I'm in the process of doing this exchange action. So I have to do it. So this is my... Oh. Okay. I can use the copy ability, so I can do another exchange. So I can toss that and exchange. No. And I toss that and exchange. Oh my god. Oh my god. So I made it. So I get that card, and that one goes into my discard. And this is my last life and goes away. I have no more life. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I'm going to die. And also, let me just count my cards. So I got rid of 2 2s, 1 2, and 1 4. Oh, that's wrong. 2 2s, 1 4, and 3 zeros. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So a 6 or a 6. Yeah, so I will go for the one with life just in case that makes a difference. So I can draw 2 cards. One. Ooh, it's a 4. And 2. Oh, it's a 2 and it gives me a life. So a small reprieve. I have 1 life. And I've got the 6. And I get to convert that card. So I've got another 4 and a 2. Yeah. So I've now used... Let me just show you. I'm quite enjoying this. So I've now used both my 4s and 3 of my 2s and 3 of my 0s. So there's still 5 zeros in here. But there's 3 3s in there as well. And there's an aging card, of course. So that could be anything. Okay. So 1, 2, and it's another 6. I've got to go for the higher one because I just... Drawing 1 card, it's too scary. So 1. And I can have another card. So I will draw another one. So we're up to 4. So I'll do my +1 free card. It's my minus. And then I will use my copy to draw another free card. 2. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But this is -1. But I'm going to use the exchange ability. So I'm going to place this -1. I know there are no more minuses in this. So I'm going to put that into discard and draw another card. Wow. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we've done that as well. Wow. Oh. And we got rid of a -1, a 3, 2 1s, and a 2. And that was the one we just won. Wow, I can't believe that, actually. So now we have one. There are 3 cards left, and we can... Oh, no, 4 cards left. So we have 2 red rounds to go. So we have wild animals and with the raft to the wreck. Now we have 4 1s in this deck. 1 2, 2 3s, 1 4, and no minus as well. This might be a minus, the aging card. So two 3s. I don't think we can get to this, but the question is, can we make 3? I don't think we can get to 11. Oh my God, so difficult. Having second thoughts. Drawing 4 cards, getting to 11. There are 5 zeros still left in this deck. 14 cards left. There are still 4 1s. 3 2s. Oh gosh, maybe I should just go for it. Okay, let's do a close up. So I'm drawing 4 cards. 1, where we can destroy a card. 2, we can sort 3 cards. So let's do that. We will tap vision and sort 3 cards. So we've got 1, 2, 3. Oh! Okay, so we'll put them like this. So we're going to get that -2 out, but we have a destroy. So 2 cards in, use that ability. We draw this, which downs the phase, so we only have to get 7 now. And then we draw another one, and it's the -2, and we will use the destroy to turn that over to get rid of it. So we're on 3. So I only have 1 life left, so I have to use it, and I need to draw something good. I think I'm going to die because I don't think I've got any 4s left. I think my 2 4s are in here. Yeah. And a 3 won't do it unless it has an ability that helps me. So here we go. And it's a 0. So I can't draw any other cards. I have no life left. We are up to 3. We had to get 7. So we have a 4 difference. And I don't have enough. So we have died. Which is such a shame because I really feel like we were getting close then. We were getting so close. We only have 2... We only have another round to go. And, you know, we have... Let's see what's in this deck. 1, 2, 1, 1. Yeah, you know, we drew 3 zeros and a -2. Plus 2 cards. That round's 3, 2... 0 and 2 life. Every other card, double, would have like probably got us through there. Hey, but that is Robinson Crusoe. I'm sorry that I couldn't show you the pirates. Basically with the pirates, if we completed this next set of cards, if we'd done this, then with the pirates, what happens is you select one pirate and then you keep drawing cards. So you draw 7 cards and you have to get 25 points, but you can use all your powers still, so you can sort through cards and add life and etc, etc. So 7 cards to 25 and 10 cards to 40. So I'm sorry I couldn't show you that. Got very close to it. I thought we were going to get there, actually. Honestly, I thought we were going to get to the pirates. But, you know, that's the way the cookie crumbles. As usual, I enjoy playing these games online, so I will keep doing that. Oh, we were so close. We were so close. What a shame. And we still had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards in the aging deck, so they get progressively worse as well. But we were doing pretty well. Like I say, if we got probably almost any of the cards in our deck afterwards, we would have probably done it. Anyway, there you go. I've still enjoyed it. I hope you have enjoyed it too. Please like, comment and subscribe. Please subscribe and follow me on my journey through board gaming. Lots of more things to play. Actually, I just got word today that I've got a dungeon crawler game coming very soon, which I will talk more about when it arrives, and I'll do an unboxing for it. A Kickstarter game that has taken quite a long time to come. I think I ordered it about 2.5 years ago, but that's Kickstarter. It's coming, and that's the important thing. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Okay, bye, 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 bye.